Hi, moms and dads, boys and girls. I'm Carol Fleming. I'm the new Interim Director of Christian Education here at Covenant Presbyterian Church. And I'm here to bring you a very special invitation. We want you to join us this summer at Virtual Bible School, a new VBS, where you receive the information and packets at home, so you have everything you need to participate with us. I'll be coming to you each week like this to tell you a story, to share a song, and then on Saturday mornings we'll have a Zoom meeting where we can look at the crafts and go over them together. What is Compassion Camp? You know, as we look around the world, it becomes clearer each day that we need compassion now more than ever. Each of us has something that we can give to one another. What is compassion? Compassion is seeing someone else's feelings, identifying with those feelings, and then reaching out to share and to heal the hurt or celebrate the joy together. We'll examine in 5 weeks, not 5 days, the 5 Sundays of August, the places in our lives where we can cultivate that kind of compassion. We'll use each of the components of Compassion Camp. There'll be music, there'll be stories, there'll be crafts, there'll be movement. Have any of you ever tried yoga? It helps us to center our bodies and our minds together. In all of these ways, we'll be discovering what it means to share our feelings, to recognize those feelings in other people. So on week 1, we'll talk about the Prodigal Son, how he went to a far country, how he spent all his money, he was hungry and lonely, and he decided to return home, wondering how his father would react. Would he be a servant, or would he be welcomed back as a son? And his father opened his arms, he was so glad to see him, and he threw him a great party. The theme of that is, when we see, we can welcome. Welcome home. And in week 2, we'll talk about how we can be responsible for others. 4 friends knew that their other friend was hurting. He needed healing. He needed Jesus. And so they gathered him up. They took him to a roof where Jesus was teaching. It was so crowded they couldn't get in. And they lowered him through the roof tiles. And Jesus healed their friend so they could all celebrate together. Week 3, we find out what it means to have compassion for ourselves. Isn't that a strange idea? How can you take care of yourself? Through prayer, through centering, through those kinds of movements we talked about. And in week 4, we'll have a wonderful story about Ruth, who left her family, she left her homeland, and she went with Naomi, who had lost her husband and both of her sons, to be her family in a new place. She said to Ruth, "I will go where you go, and your God will be my God." And then in week 5, we'll finally look at what it means to be a community together, not only here, but around the world. That God has a Jubilee time planned for us when there will be no more hurt or pain or suffering, but everyone will have opportunity and equality for everyone. How can you sign up to be part of our Vacation Bible School this year? Well, get your parents to go online. You can register that way or simply call the church office. But please do it by Sunday so we know how many will be joining us and we'll be able to get your packets to you. If you can't pick them up at church, we'll bring them to your house. We'll have games to play, we'll have crafts to do, a whole packet of things you can do in your own time and at your own speed. And we hope you'll join us for these special moments together. I can't wait to see what you come up with. I'm looking forward to seeing and meeting each one of you and celebrating Compassion Camp together. See you soon.